Howdy. Welcome to Close Enough Garage. I don't know what I'm doing, so just, I appreciate everybody looks at this. It's kind of a weird thing, but this is my first time ever trying anything like this, so I'm just kind of winging it. I got some cousins that do these videos and things like that, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just an old retired firefighter, and spent my life in emergency services and dispatch and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just piddling with stuff that I'm working on. Just got off the phone with my cousin Rodney, and really encouraged. He's worked on this car some, and it's pretty cool to see what Rodney has, hear his point of view on that. He lives here close by, and if you get a chance, if you're ever in the Crab Orchard area or Crossville, and stop by Black Mountain Trading in downtown Crab Orchard, I think you'll like it. It's kind of an old-timey general store. It's like going back in time, and you'll love it. And they've got, if you want it, I bet it's there. For everything from furniture to menace, and guns. He's got all kinds of good stuff there. Great prices, wonderful people, some of the best people. And the Gingriches are there too, and you're just gonna love them. So go by and see them. You'll like them. So today I'm just kind of giving you a little walk around. Amy did some pressure washing on this thing the other day. We had church yesterday, so we don't do anything on Sundays when it comes to stuff like this. We just dedicate our Sundays to the Lord and whatever we need to do for our church. And so that's how we do Sundays. But it's Monday evening, it's windier. My grandpa used to say it's windier than a bucket full of buttholes, so it's pretty windy. And it's just a beautiful day, about 84 degrees or something like that. So I thought I'd just kind of give you a little walk around and let you take a look at it and see what we're looking at. So I'm going to see if I can turn this thing around here. All right, here we go. So here it is, 51 Chevy Deluxe. At first I thought it was a style line, I think that's what they call it, style line, style side, something like that, Century. But it is a Deluxe. And not the smartest knife in the drawer, but I can read right there where it says, as Derek Bierre'd say at a Vice Grip Garage, a Deluxe. So anyway, pretty tickled with it. It has more patina than it does paint, and that's my favorite part. Me and Rodney was talking about it a little bit ago, and the goal on this is just to leave it. I'm going to leave that patina. We may clear coat it, or maybe use a little shine juice or something on there from Vice Grip Garage or something, We want to kind of keep it the way it is. I hope that glare ain't too bad for you. But just kind of want to keep it the way it is. It's a 51. I ain't good at math, but what is that, 75 years, something like that? It's earned it. It's earned its patina, and I think that's fitting. It's got really nice stainless on there, and all the windows are there. Some of them are kind of lost their, got moisture between them. As you can see up through there and whatever. And, some of these, there's a crack in that part. But it's cool that it's got these wings. It's got the wings on the front and back. And one thing I was tickled about is look at these doors. I mean, the doors are trashed on the inside, but these doors close so easy. My truck don't close that easy, I don't think, but if I can push that button in. But it's pretty nice. I really like how it works. The floors, I mean, look at that. That's just a little bit of junk. The floors are in good shape. While I'm here, I may as well give you a little tour on the inside. What it looks like. The mice have really chewed on it. Rodney was working on it, and when he was working on it, he said it's probably been 30 years since he'd worked on it. So it may have sat longer than 30 years. I don't know. When Rodney had it, he said it was running and he could drive it around. And that's me and Rodney's goal, and my wife and his wife. We kind of want to make a little going to town rig out of it, and make it to where it's just something we can, just let it be what it is. The interior is not that bad. Of course, it's got all kinds of junk, but when you look at the seats, they're not eat up. The driver's side is kind of rough, but I mean that's in pretty good shape. It's got an ashtray back there. That's kind of old timey. But there's a little bitty rip up here in the headliner somewhere. I find it somewhere up there. I'm not sure where, but there's a tiny little rip up there. And so anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. That door just closes so easy, and we've just been amazed with it. I blew these tires up when we took it out the other night, or the other day when we took it out of the barn. It's holding there fine. And I shined that one up a little bit. It needs a little more on that hubcap. Needs a little more on, around the white walls. And looks like somebody shot it with some, looks like it's got some gray primer or something on that tire. But anyway, it's kind of cool. And look at this. See that stuff right there? I just think that's cool. It's earned that, Don't take that away. But anyway, it's pretty neat. Front tire's flat. I'm hoping I can find it in that pile of treasures in there. I'm hoping I can find another hubcap. The next video after this one will probably be working on this chrome up here and shining that up. I just got that old spare there to put on that. The passenger side front will hold air for a little bit, but this one is in pretty bad shape. It had a tube in it, and the tube got pulled back out of there, so we may try to stick another tube in there, and maybe even on the other side, just to see if we can keep it kind of looking like this. So I think it's cool to me. But look at that wonderful patina down the side. Ain't that pretty? I just think that's beautiful, really. And it's got an antenna, and the windshield I think it's cool with that little piece down the middle. It's got windshield wipers, and it's had a tree limb fall on the top, so I'm gonna go inside and see if I can pop that out a little bit, see if I can get that to work. Driver's side door works so good. Here's inside the captain's side, as Derek says. It's kind of neat. It's got an old clock up there, AM radio, glove box. There ain't nothing in the glove box. I was looking for some documentation or anything. But the seat's in pretty good shape, except for right here. That's the only spot where the seats are bad. The floors are in good shape. And so, it is what it is, I guess. I've got a lot of questions about it, things that I'd like to know more on how to fix this or that and whatever, but we'll get there. Let's see how many miles is on this thing. See if I can zoom in. 50 something. Can't tell. 50, 182, something like that. So many miles is on it. It's got lightning sticks and brake, old AM radio. I can't wait to shine this stuff up, see how it turns out. Down there's a defroster. Down there, it's kind of weird, but this right here is where the master cylinder is at. Take that off, and there's where you check your brake fluid. And I watched one of Vice Grip Garage's first, I think it was maybe their second, or, I don't remember which one, but anyway, Derek did a 51 Chevy somewhere in East Tennessee, and when he did, he had to replace that thing, and I think he came up with some new cuss words, because it's a mess and hard to get to, but we'll see. But there's underneath. I mean, look, that ain't bad. A little bit of sweeping. There's a little bit of rust right there. That's the first bit I've seen. First bit. Oh, check this out. Watch this. It's got an old window crank. Look how easy that thing works. I mean, there's just stuff about this car that they just don't make anymore. I mean, the quality is just so much better. But anyway, got some of the cool little accent pieces, you know. That tire held air pretty good. It's set up for fender skirts. You see right there is where they go in. There's one back there. It's set up for fender skirts, but I can't get into the trunk yet. So I'm not sure if one of these keys, I've got it soaking. I soaked it all down with penetrating oil, see if I can get it to break free. So we'll see. But anyway, here's the back seat on the inside. We got everything, including the kitchen sink, at least the bathroom sink. And there's a new fender skirt skin. Rodney seems to think that might have been on a maybe for a 1950 Chevy. So, and just like in if you've seen any of the roadworthy rescues, when you look at that one that's got the 51 Chevy in there, he was laughing because he was reaching around behind in the back seat looking around, and he said, oh yeah, we got this and that, and he said, we got rocks, and guess what I got? A rock. I don't know if that's part of the requirement. That's the air cleaner right there. Got a couple old wheels. I don't really know what all's in there. There's another bumper. It's right there. Sorry, I'm jiggling around. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, so please bear with me. What we got here? Let's see what's in this box. Brake shoes. Maybe some tools, maybe? Nope. Got bingo stuff or something. Take this baby to bingo. But anyway, there's a box, there's a crate full of stuff over there. The back, I don't know if it'd be better to see this way. There's an old, there's an old temporary tag in there. But not too bad, not too bad. The doors, yeah, we'll figure something out on them doors, but I ain't worried about it. I'm just amazed how cool it is and how everything's built. That door is as solid as could be. The other day, Amy and I was making one of my first videos, and Amy is Apple and I'm Android, so y'all pray for her, because I told her that the Lord would forgive her if she'd just repent and get away from them apples, because that's what Eve got a hold of, and you see where that got us. So anyway, she didn't know how to do Android, and so I handed her my phone and asked her to video. So I was cleaning all the rust off these bumpers and off of the stainless back here, on the stainless, all this. So I spent probably, I don't know, 20 minutes or so on that, and then come to find out she never hit record. So anyway, I thought that's funny. But anyway, look at that. Look at the curves of this. I mean, it's just awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You can see that big dent up there. Love it, love it. We're gonna make this a going to town rig for sure. Go get us some ice cream and whatever we gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna open the hood and let you take a look in there. We worked on this yesterday, me and Dad, or Saturday, me, Dad, and my buddy Ben. Hang on a second. Alright, so this is the way we got it. So yeah, it's got some challenges. That ain't nothing we can't handle. We had a hard time getting it to break loose, from the pin up here. And the way that this works is, the way that this latch works is down here is the latch. And when you pull it, that's what releases it. See how that circle gets bigger, how it opens up that gate? Well, this right here was all froze up, and so we couldn't get it to do anything. So we got it working now and oiled up the hinges and stuff. And now when you pull that little latch, it just pops right out. It does good. So it's a 6-volt system. It's just a little different, and takes a little bit of a different look at things. It's got a negative. The negative and positive are different. It's got a positive ground, which is very different than 12-volt systems nowadays. And I don't know, me and Rodney were talking a little bit about maybe sticking with 6-volt system. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Right now I just want to cruise town, to be honest with you. Got a little bit of rust here in the battery tray. You might can see it, it's kind of in here somewhere a little bit, but yeah, a little bit of rust. Of course, there's no battery in it. These cables are shot, so we're going to put new cables on it. I'm not so worried about the way it looks. I just want to be safe. If anybody, you know, one of us is riding around in, I want to just not be on fire, you know, of course. But when we got it, someone had taken the plug wires out and taken the plugs out, as you can see. So I've taken some it's got Marvelous Mystery oil in it, from whoever worked on it last. So I've got to get my dad's got my borescope, so I got to get that back over here. But anyway, it's I put some PB Blaster in each of those cylinders, so if there is rust, maybe it will start to break that up. I was going to try to rotate the motor, but of course the belt's off of it, you know. So, but this is weird. I've never seen this. So if you guys have seen this, tell me about it. Tell me what you think about that. Look at that nut on the end of that crankshaft. Hey, did they bust it, or is that the way they are? I don't know. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to turn that crank to get it to where it will, to where I can turn it over. As you saw, the radiator's inside the car, and down there's the generator. Let's see if that's generator spins, so that's cool. Up here's your oil filter. Got a big old 1-barrel carburetor. This is a I believe it's a 216. There's a name for it, I can't think of what it is, but I saw one called Mile Miser or something like that. But anyway, there's all kinds of different names for it. But anyway, so we're going to replace all those wires. You know, they ain't no big deal. There's really not that much stuff in here, really not. And you know, just looking around, not a whole lot of stuff. So I've got things to learn because I'm new at this, you know, like I told you. And like this right here, me and Dad was arguing about, he thought that was a starter switch. I thought it was Bright's, but you know, it's kind of whatever. We'll figure it out as we go. So yeah, this is it. I mean, it's pretty cool, I think. It's a big old intimidating carburetor there, though. I think it's like 92 horse, so it ain't much, but hey, for what I'm wanting to do, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to love it. Love it, love it, love it. Look at the hood. It's not in bad shape. So yeah, tickle. One of my favorite parts about this car is this. I always wanted one of these right here. Look at that bad boy coming at you. We're in Crossville, Tennessee, home of the Jets. And that's who we are, the CCHS Jets. We got two high schools. We got the Panthers and we got the Jets. And so this one's following along with the Jets team. So it's pretty cool. Got a few things I need. If any of you know about anything like this, I need. See that piece right there, that turn signal, that little vent over here, that's pretty boogered up. So if you know of anybody's got anything like that, I could sure use one, probably for safety's sake. And then in the back, I need one for back here too. That's what it looks like. And then the one on the other side is busted out. So if you know of anybody's got anything like that, let me know. Drop in the comments. So yeah, here it is. 51 Chevy Deluxe. We've been debating on names, so let me know what you think. If you got a good name picked out for it, something you think would be cool for it. We've been joking around, and it's kind of black. It used to be black, and it's got patina. So going with the word patina, But he's kind of thinking about calling it Black Patty. I don't know. Kind of sounds like one of the hamburgers I've made in the past. It was Black Patty. But anyway, we're kind of thinking about that. Throw me some names. See what you think, you know. Give me a cool name. And we thought about putting our logo here on the side door. And maybe back here where it doesn't affect any of the trim. And we may, if we come up with a cool name, we may put your, you know, whatever name you say, we may put it right across there. So anyway, it's kind of cool. I've got my uncle that this belonged to. His name was Tommy D. He was a country music singer, and he was big out west back in the 50s. And his #1 song that he only had one. It was called Heart, Body, and Soul. And I was thinking about making some type of homage to him up here, putting it on the trunk lid, Heart, Body, and Soul, and with his name underneath it, just something cool. But yeah, the look we're going for is sinister. We're going for nothing that's, you know, we're not trying to make it pretty. We just want to make it cool. Cooler. It's already cool, but want to make it cooler. Rodney did some work on this, and the front fender was all jacked up, and so he beat that out, got it to where it would steer and do all that. And so anyway, that's what we got. So anyway, hope you like it. Appreciate everybody. I was kind of shocked with all the people that kind of started looking at our content, and really quite honored, to be honest with you. I'm just a country boy, and just a God-fearing, gun-toting, family man, country boy, and love the Lord, love my country. The United States is the best there is, and that's just who I am. And I'm just thankful that you all saw our stuff and jumped on with us, and we sure are honored to have you part of this family, and just hopefully we can make videos that you're interested in, and we're just going to be following along on this, and you'll see a lot of videos for that. You'll probably see stuff for trailers and golf carts and lawnmowers and trucks and, you know, whatever else we get into. I've got tractors and Mustang. Got an old tractor back there that needs some help. Maybe Jens can help me with that if when we get to that point with some ideas and things. But anyway, I appreciate it, and hope you have a good evening. And if you haven't already, why, subscribe to us and follow us. Send us some messages, because we want to hear what you have to say. But anyway, shout out to Rodney Davenport and Black Mountain Trading and Crab Orchard. Shout out to Vice Grip Garage. He's the one that talked me into getting off the couch and getting out and doing something. And Braden Builds and WD Detailing and NNKW. All those, just look them all up. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. And I just hope you don't stay up as late as I do watching them dadgum videos. But anyway, appreciate it. Hope y'all have a good evening. See you.